Hey there everyone, this is Ray Carcillo for Classic Game Room, and as a part of what was the 10th anniversary celebration of the ever-popular Tales series, Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of the New World serves as a direct sequel to the Tales of Symphonia game for the GameCube, and has you take control of brand new characters who have been directly affected by the actions of Lloyd, Colette, and the rest of the gang from the first game. You start off playing as Emil, whose family has supposedly been murdered by Lloyd Irving, the last game's hero, during a horrid attack on the port city of Palmacosta. During this attack, Emil comes to the aid of a young maiden named Marta as he makes his escape from Palmacosta. After this, Emil is forced to live with his cankerous aunt and uncle in the town of Lewin. Quite some time has passed now since that attack on Palmacosta by Lloyd, and Emil and the rest of the townsfolk in Lewin notice how the world has been turned upside down. Lakes are drying up, glaciers are melting, deserts are covered in snow. The whole world is going topsy-turvy, and for some reason, the townsfolk of Lewin feel that Emil has something to do with it. As Emil goes about his normal routine of sulking and wallowing in self-pity since he has no friends, a man named Richter comes to town looking for Marta. Emil lets him know that he saw her near a monster-infested cave. Together they go after her, but Emil learns that Richter plans to kill Marta. Even though Emil doesn't remember Marta from that night in Palmacosta, she remembers him, and Emil and her stand up against Richter and escape. Together, they learn they both have an intense hatred of Lloyd Irving, who has clearly been busy since the end of the first game, and Marta tells Emil she is a servant of Ratatosk, the lord of all monsters, and that she is on a quest to awaken him in order to hopefully restore the lost balance of nature. She then infuses Emil with some of Ratatosk's power, and together they go off on a quest that would put Lloyd and Colette's epic journey in the first game to shame. Oh geez, JRPGs are always so complicated. Anyway, I believe that Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of the New World is just as good as the first one, and is a wonderful addition to the series overall. The anime-style graphics work beautifully for the Wii, whether in towns and forests, or during the full anime cutscenes, or in the returning skits that take place randomly and help flesh out the relationships between characters on the adventure.
That you can save Lady Marta. You must believe in your powers as a knight of Ratatosk.
Along with this, the voice acting is superb from all those involved, and with the music simply being remastered versions of the themes from the first game, the only negative I can say about the peripherals is how disappointing it was that accomplished voice actor Scott Menville did not return to play Lloyd. The gameplay is also a return to the original. Although the massive free-roaming world map has been replaced with a point-to-point system that allows you to use the Wiimote to select your destination, and you can now aim the Sorcerer's Ring's flame with the pointer, everything else about the game is pretty much the same. The RPG action may be unusual to those who are unfamiliar to the Tales series, where although bumping into a visible enemy results in being teleported to a battle arena, the battles take place in real time, not the traditional turn-based style of most RPGs. If your character is fast enough to get 2 attacks in before the enemy, then it will happen if you press the buttons. If the enemy has a long but low reach, you can leap over the attacks. This aspect of battle gives the game a distinct brawler kind of feel, at least in these instances. Since the main player can only control 1 character at a time though, while having up to 4 in their party, you can auto-assign strategies in the game's menus, including friendly character starting positions in relation to the monsters you encounter in the game. This game also features a special monster capturing system. Capturing monsters is a key aspect to releasing the full power of the King of Monsters, as well as the power of Emil and Marta.
It's over!
By using same element attacks on certain monsters, if you dominate a battle enough, the monster may bow to your will and follow you around and fight with you if you wish them to. And much like Pokemon, the monsters can evolve if they level up enough. Mixing and matching parties with people and monsters can really make for an interesting battle, especially when you combine your special attacks. The only real problem with a game this long and involving is that once you beat the game, there's really nothing to bring you back for more. Although there is a 4-player co-op system where other people can take control of the characters in your party during battles, there isn't much to the game's multiplayer features when just exploring the map and helping out the people of the world. Despite this, the game should take you close to 50 hours to get through, and if you do wish to play again, all your powers and abilities will carry over to your next playthrough. This will make getting through the early levels a little easier. Not to mention, if you have an original Tales of Symphonia GameCube save file on your system, you'll get a bonus at the beginning of the game. Overall, Tales of Symphonia: Dawn of the New World is one of the prettiest games out there for the Wii, and is a wonderful addition to this celebrated RPG series. If you have the time, and especially if you've played the first Tales of Symphonia, this is definitely a game you should experience the full way through at least once.
Not again. With Paul Macosta.
How dare you say that? What do you mean again? I'll never forgive you for that!